Welcome, welcome. Max. Maximus, you're all up in my space. You're all up in my space. You're officially sitting on the camera. Max is sitting on the camera. Thank you. Ah, thank you, buddy. I love you. Thank you. He's like, see you later. He's like, see you later, Gator. I gotta situate this. Okay. I did write. Oh. I'm like, oh, I'm not sitting on my cushion. My cushion is not on my chair. I feel low. Low. I gotta situate this. Feels weird not sitting on the chair. Hi. I mean, it feels weird not sitting on my cushion. Wow. I'm like way down. It is a big cushion. It's like it was outside and on the patio stuff. So look at the difference. It's wonderful. Except I put it on backwards. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Okay. Plug you in. I have to situate this electrical cord situation. Maybe I should turn on the other lamp. I don't know. I'm freaking exhausted. I just went to storage again. Originally, the day I was gonna go, I went, but it was only like the donation center. And late, and then the chimney cleaners end up not coming down here, but originally needed to come down here. And I'm like, well, I'm not leaving them down here with all my stuff. So the time didn't work. So I just got that situated once and for all. So that's nice to get that out of the way. One less thing on my plate. One less problem. I totally sang that wrong. One less problem. Again, I'm singing it wrong. Hey, okay. That's actually his bed. It's actually a scratching post. He can actually scratch. Twice in one day, feeling spoiled. I know. I love you guys. Well, I remember saying I was going to come back, and I was like, oh, fuck. I should probably come back. It's just, sometimes it's like the same repetitive story over and over, and I'm not having it, right? So it's like I got to sit back and kind of, it's real important how you word things to spirit and what you look for when you ask for things. Just asking for the, dates and certain specifics, that word I can't say. It doesn't cut it, but I just one less problem. There's one less problem on the board apparently, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I know it's shitty. I still don't take my jewelry out of here. I'll do that when I get off of YouTube. The Addams Family song is coming to me. Dun, 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 dun. The Addams Family. Dun, dun, dun. So I don't know what's up with that. I'm wondering if it's trying to pull me to like a deck, and I'm like, I don't know if I have any decks where I've ever referred to the Addams Family. Yeah, it was his own scratching post. I didn't know what he was doing. Because he's always scratching. He shouldn't be scratching. He's the one that scratches the side of the stuff on like the door frames. I'm like, what the fuck? It's my only cat that has ever done that, and I'm like, great. Great. The Addams Family. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I feel like I'm getting a canker too. Oh my god, it's just done. Oh, so sorry. So sorry. Yeah, guys, I don't know what's up with that. The Addams Family shit. I don't even know how to explain that to you. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. 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 It's creepy and it's something. Da-dun, 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 dun. That's all I got for you. The Addams Family. Look at Lucy. They took her to the pond. And they're spoiling her. I miss my dog. I'd really love to have my dog back. You want me? And oh, that was breakfast. Okay, blueberries and eggs and a little bit of bacon. That was her breakfast. Okay. I want my dog back. Oh, and she has a dish of milk. She has a little dish of milk too. Okay. I can't say she's having an awful time being adopted by my daughter. Those who don't know me, I wasn't like, here, take the dog. It just kind of happened. But she needed her, and they bonded, and that's it. It's life. Not much more to talk about. That's how that went down. Dun, 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 dun. And now I need to know. Oh, 2727. That is the third time today. Third or fourth time today I've seen that, because today's the 27th. Strong message there, troops. The lyrics of the Addams Family theme song. The creepy and something. The creepy and the kooky, mysterious and spooky. The altogether ooky, the Addams Family. The house is a museum. When people come to see it, they really are screaming the Addams Family. Neat, sweet, petite. So put a witch's shawl on, a broomstick you can crawl on. We'll be here to play a call on the Addams Family. The creepy and the cookie, mysterious and spooky. We're all together, ooky, the Addams Family. Strange, deranged, the Addams Family. So I don't know. I don't know what that's trying to say. Maybe someone thinks, I don't know. How would you take that? Someone thinks you're mysterious and spooky, or you're a witch. I don't fucking know. Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares if you are? Fucking people. Any hoozy. Dun, 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 dun. I use one of my new decks. It was Black Tarot. I forgot I had this. I forgot. Well, I didn't really forget. I bought that the same week. In the last 3 weeks, I probably bought like 5 decks and used them once or twice with you guys. Well, that's because I really need to know I really need to look at the book for these ones that I love. And these ones too with the dragons. Those are the two I really needed to read the books on. And I've always been an intuitive reader and never really look at the books. Oracles are different. It's almost like they tell me to get the book. It's a little different, you know? But those ones in particular. Those ones in particular. It's going to be something regarding Princess Diana coming in. And I mentioned that with like one of the prediction things for like September. I'm almost positive I said September. But when I just said particular, it told me that. And ever since I started talking about them, more and more is coming out with like the brothers feuding and just so. More and more being exposed. Ooh, so sorry. So sorry. So sorry. I guess I'm not good at reading any particular. My thumb's burning. Big stuff going down around Halloween. Yeah. Why we didn't? I don't think we got October coming in like that though. The sun's coming in right now. Well, the sun's going down, but it's coming in. I might have to. I got one less problem. There's still one less problem on the board, guys. But I got this one thing. Do you see it? I got this. It's like it's growing, and it's only got one leaf. All right. Oh, careful, Courtney. Careful. I literally feel like I just touched my cactus. It's very strange. And this was just kind of like sitting there. It actually reminds me of the femur. You might find a bone. Didn't I say something like that earlier? Digging up bones or seeing bones or something. I don't know what that's about. Da-dum, 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 dum. Here we go again. The Addams family. Anybody have any clue on what you think that is? That is strange. That is really bizarre. Oh, look at it. I got a leaf. I got a leaf. Yeah, guys, I don't know what to think of that theme song. Dun, 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 dun. The Addams family. Dun, 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 right? So I don't know. Skeleton in the closet. Yes, I don't know. Maybe something, right? It's got to be something. I don't even know. Like, it's like a strange family, right? But I don't even think like, well, they were strange, but like, yeah, It's spooky and all together spooky. Huh. The Addams Family. Da-da. Da-da, da-da, da-da. And he's just the coolest. Didn't you miss this little dude? Didn't you miss this little dude? Yeah, I know. I missed him too. Hello. Hi. You totally just changed the vibe. Psh, thank you. Psh, thank you. And thank you. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Da-dum-da-dum-da-dum-dum, These are all going one way. They're all going one way. One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you one way or another. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you one way or another. Be Pence. I bet that would come out. The Addams Family. Can I have that? Thank you. 2 of Cups. Can I have that? And you guys got a little tiger's eye. Okay. I don't know. Could be October. I don't know, but it's not stopping. It's not stopping. Five of Cups. It's like a long stretch. Oh, here we go again. Spirit wants me to talk about the one card on the board. To me, it's like too much of a stretch, or somebody thinks it's too much of a stretch. Like, God forbid you extended your hand, or it's something like that. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you one way. Someone is determined to be in your life. With that being said, it's the 5 of Cups, so they're probably not in your life. It's sorrow. This energy is going against the grain, but like in a different way. That sun just got fucking bright. I don't think we're reading on October by any means, though. It's not. Let me get throat chakra. No, it's here and now. I don't know if it's like a family thing. If somebody's like, oh, they won't accept my family, or will this person, what would they think of my family, or do I want to, bring somebody into this scenario? It's something. It's strange stuff. It's almost like the web you weave, which is odd to say considering it's the star. Yeah, maybe, Judy. I didn't look at it like that, right? Because they did have a lot of secrets. Like the Adams family did have a lot of secrets. But the Wheel of Fortune reversed at the bottom of the deck, like like something's not working out. I don't think it's an Aquarius energy. I think it's representing the star, wishes, desires, dreams, guidance, right? And it's like maybe feeling hopeless. If anything, maybe you're blaming the stars, but that's silly. But somebody could be blaming the stars, yeah. Something's not going in their direction. Okay. The High Priestess reversed. The Fool reversed. The Two of Wands reversed. Something definitely being exposed. This is foolish, though. It's, hidden secrets revealed. Something's being revealed. But it's like not budging, not moving, not making a decision. Not using their intuition, not accepting change, staying in a very low vibration, not budging. You got the Two of Cups right there. With the Emperor. Ten of Wands reversed, like needing to drop the weight regarding, new love, fresh love. Ace of Cups there, Four of Swords. It's so weird that I have to separate the cards right now because of the sun, the way the sun's coming in. Here comes the sun. It's alright. Little darling. That's only temporary. The flag is waving. The flag is waving. Guys, this is really low vibing energy though, like blaming the stars, blaming the universe, wallowing, sad, upset. Reminiscing's not going to get anybody anywhere, not using their intuition, not vibing high, not going in a new direction, not wanting to make sacrifices. What's the overall energy here? The Nine of Wands. Stress, anxiety, not taking control of situations, wounded warrior. So I kind of feel like, tell me about the Nine of Wands. One more for overall energy. It's not picking yourself up. There's ego right there. Page of Spears, which is the page of coin. It's like drowning in your own shadow, looking behind you. Nervous about a certain approach. Nine of Swords right there. Anxiety, can't sleep, stressed out, worried. This is like the wounded warrior. You've been through plenty. What's stopping you now? Whoa. I don't even want to know what's stopping this person, to be quite honest with you. I don't want to go into this person's fucking psyche. This alone says enough. You know, blaming the universe, blaming certain things on certain directions. Why this? Why that? And instead of taking accountability, it's swallowing. You know, you didn't listen to your intuition. You chose not to move forward. You chose not to vibe in a higher frequency. You know, moving forward stresses somebody out. I'm also being told like change for this energy is not easy. It could be linked to childhood. It could be linked to trauma. It could be linked to every time there was a massive change. It was never good. Lots of reasons. But if you ask me, I mean, at the end of the day, that's just making excuses. I don't got time to read that shit anymore, guys, because of their own fears and, you know, their own trauma, and they're not trying to work through, not trying to push through. It'd be different if I saw effort and people are struggling. My soul would tell me, I mean, I see energy struggling, right? But they're not putting effort in. There's a big difference there if somebody puts effort in or somebody doesn't put effort in. Aw, beautiful black cat. Typing the setup. Disappointment. You all know what. I know it really stinks that we can't put pictures and comments and stuff. It makes sense though, because could you imagine how many dick pics and shit? It would just be so unnecessary if they allowed it. That's the downfall. It's so shitty, I know. And it's crazy. I go straight to dick pics, but it's not. It's not though, because that's all you see in the comments. Over 18, click on this. You know what I mean? So that's why. You should see Max right now. Look at him. He is just soaking up the sun. Yeah, so I want to pull different energy because it's If you want to get stuck in this mess, then so be it. But I okay. I felt that almost. It felt like it cut me to get out of the freaking board, to get out of this deck, guys. I don't know if you. Yeah, I'm looking down. You obviously could have saw that. So it's like not moving forward, not doing, not budging, not doing something, all because of money. And and to me, it's not like lack of confidence because they don't have enough money. I would pick up on that shit. I would see that shit in the cards. You know what I mean? So it could just be like, I'll offer you the world. Again, someone's gonna try to sell you the golden fucking ticket, guys. Like, as if money solves all fucking problems. And it's like the money that's been the problem on the board for a very long time, has the money's been the problem. Okay. Okay. So overall energy here. Overall energy. It is time to heal. The balance of the scales. The answer is no when it comes to a certain situation. Okay. It's time to heal. It's, you know, and that could be you. And it's like someone's watching you. Yeah. And but here's the thing, guys. It's like they act like it's divine timing, but it's fucking destructive. Okay. So somebody's watching you, somebody's watching me. It's, you know what I'm saying? And it's like that's like this is the vibe that I saw in the very beginning of this morning's read. That is the vibe I had. Somebody is watching you, like a marketing thing, right? So, but it's like same old cycle, repeating the same shit, not learning. Somebody thinks money solves everything. Soulmate or not, the answer is fucking no. Just because they're a soulmate, that's what I'm saying. You're just gonna swoop in. You're gonna swoop in and save someone. You're gonna swoop in and try to solve the fucking problems. This is my spirituals right now. This is the problem. Their energy is the problem. Their lies, their manipulation, their stagnancy, their vibration, their thoughts, their perspective on things, the fact that they keep observing instead of taking action, and they're wondering what the problem is. See what I'm saying? You don't have time to explain to somebody what the problem is. I guarantee you've already explained the issue plenty of times. But this is that vibe I got where somebody's like watching you transform, and they're curious to how much money you're gonna make or start making or what you rack in. I'm telling you, it's this energy looks at you like, and it's a soulmate, unfortunately, and they look at you like you're a business transaction. You're dealing with somebody that does not separate home life and business. They just don't. They don't know how. Work, 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 work. Because work keeps them occupied. Work fills the bank account. It's unfortunate. Whoever pays the consequences to this. This energy ruins families. This energy ruins relationships. Addicted to work. Addicted to money. No growth. Repeating cycle after cycle. Broken promises. And there is a connection, but it needs to be severed if it hasn't been severed yet. They're not fighting. They're not fighting for you. They're not doing the right thing. They're not moving. They're not going in another direction. They're not allowing change. They're not listening to their gut. So right here, you know, this energy is like, why is the stars not doing this for me? Or like, I don't even know how to really explain it. It's because they're piss poor fucking attitude and them not doing the right thing. If somebody was doing the right thing, once again, we would not have this reading on our board. So as of right now, I could have the Death card, Knight of Swords. As of right now, my energy, my peeps, my troops, okay, you're healing from a situation. You're healing from a cycle where money, someone valued money more than a soulmate. Hey, Max. I don't know what that was stuck on. Oh, are you serious? Which part of the fucking curtain is that? Oh, I got my plants in the window. Oh, please tell me that's gonna cut. Oh my minga, it's the other fucking side. Oh, story of my life. Now the windows are just fucking straight up shut. Oh, there's a little crack in the window. Oh, okay. There's a crack in the system. Like, I don't even know what to say. So, what about this? This tiny little path? Did that do anything? Not really, huh? Maybe a little bit. Little darling, here comes the sun. It's alright. Okay. Your energy. You're healing. You're doing what's right for you. You know the difference between right and wrong, yes and no, up and down. Okay? Answers no right now regarding a situation, regarding a soulmate. And that sucks. You know, that it's like being put in a position to do the right thing because somebody else is not. Yeah, that sucks. It sucks being the bigger person, okay? But somebody's got to be the bigger person. This other energy is just watching you, observing you, wondering. I'm just, oh my fucking God. This is so aggravating as a reader to see this because it's like the only thing they give two shits about right now is money. Money stopping them. Money motivates them. Totally sucks for all parties involved. It's very selfish. It's narcissistic. It's selfish. It's petty. It's wrong. They have more loyalty to money than they do to a fucking human being. Okay? Staying in situations they shouldn't be staying in because of money. You're not staying in a like, how fucked up is that? Let's stay in a marriage. Let's stay in a business. Let's stay in this type of partnership because of fucking money, because of insurance, and because it benefits the family. It doesn't benefit the fucking family. You're staying in a situation for money. How is that beneficial? How do two people think that's the right thing to do? Because the love is gone. And there's a soulmate here. You know? So this is painful for the soulmate. And it's somewhat painful for this person. But this person is the cause of this pain and their own pain and everybody else involved in this scenario. So, I mean, I don't even need to clarify where this one's going and where this one's going because it's a fucking given, you know? This is why it took me this long to figure out how to switch shit up. Because it is, you know, I work with karma, guys, and I heal. I'm a healer, okay? Through transmission, through voice transaction, through transmission, through all sorts of things, by aura, by energy, by looking at certain stuff. So I understand why this keeps being presented, and I keep wanting to be like, nope, I'm not doing it, I'm not reading it, blah, 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 trying to find my way, yada, yada, yada. But it's like, it's here for the world to realize this is the reality of the matrix. This is the consequences of falling in love with somebody who, you know, treats you like a business transaction, works 80 hours a week instead of giving time to you. Always, you know, in the books, their nose in the phone, looking over the accounts. Like, it's like, you know, you could just be dealing with somebody who's in the stock exchange and they work with money, right? But it's still not an excuse because somebody who works for the stock exchange probably works 120 hours a week. You might as well not even consider having a fucking family. You know? It's so crazy to me. But it's like spirit's like, well, this is what it is, and we're gonna keep showing it until this next round wave of whatever this is gonna fucking pick up on this. Even though I'm going my other route, they're still gonna have me do this too. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just gonna have to start reading it left and right. You know, you got the Matrix, and then you got the spiritual world. But I don't know. It's like fuck, man. I just. So right now you're healing and paying the consequences of somebody who is more wrapped up in the material world than, you know, love. The two most powerful things on earth, love and money. Had an opportunity for love, but the money ruined it. I don't know, maybe they were taught at a young age that money was more important. Money was the only thing you can depend on. Sounds shitty, but somebody taught this energy that money is the only thing that won't let you down. I know it sounds crazy, guys, to us, but in the normal world, it's right on fucking target. You know, the only thing that's not going to let you down. No, money will let you down. If you don't have enough, it lets you down. So many things. I can go in so many different directions with that. You know, you can have all the money in the fucking world, but yet you're still focused on somebody else's income than doing the right thing, because somebody over here is doing the right thing for them, and they're saying no to somebody that might even be a life partner, and they're willing to like do the right thing and say goodbye. no matter who you are to me. It's only a matter of time before spirit starts taking money from humanity the way they see suited. And the stock market's going to crash again real soon. It's going to have a high and then it's going to crash again. So be careful where you're investing. It's going to suck everybody in once again. It's going to get high once again. You better know when to pull out. It's probably like orgasms for stock marketers. I don't want to pull out. It feels so good. I don't want to pull out. I lose too much money. I could bank millions, or I can lose hundreds of thousands. You know, I'm equating it to the same fucking thing. Sad, but that's how it was just shown to me. Somebody is watching your finances, watching you move forward, watching you get out of some shit fucking cycle that they had you in. Look at, they're hiding their face. Oh, but don't you worry. Look how perfect justice is sitting there, like it's a perfect little sword. Didn't that just line up beautifully? Spirit will show you who the fuck they are if you don't know who this is. And I know it sucks to have this energy on the board over and over and over. But Spirit is like letting us see more and more and more. It's not stuff we didn't really know, though. You know? There's plenty we didn't know that they did behind the scenes, but Spirit's going to take care of that in their own manner. You know? But they're also watching your finances. Or they're watching you at work. But they're watching you walk away. Right here, this is them watching you walk away from a cycle, walk away from them, walk away from certain things, right? Like there's a whole new cycle coming in, and I don't know if it has to do with a promotion or I don't know. So they're definitely keeping an eye. They're keeping an eye on you. The Chariot and the Seven of Wands, yeah, watching you move forward, put your walls up, blockages. It's not even blockages, it's blocking them. The world is over. Knight of Pence reverse, not putting energy into something. Nine of Coins, strong, vibrating high. You're vibrating higher without this energy around you. You took yourself out of a cycle. You were dealing with the slowest knight in the deck and it's reversed. You were dealing with the slowest energy and they weren't putting effort into it. It makes you wonder why we stick around for the reasons we do, for the amount of time that we stick around in scenarios. Because you were dealing with the slowest knight that put no effort into anything. So it's done. It's over. Your confidence, you're vibing higher. You're moving forward. You're putting up barriers with the Seven of Wands. You're healing. You're doing what's best for you by saying no to this energy. So all they can do right now is literally watch you move forward. It's only a matter of time before they try to make their way back in, though, guys. Okay? Let's find out about the Observer. Little darling, here comes the sun. It's all right. They're settling. Zero self-worth. They're settling in a situation, guys. You're dealing with a settler. You're dealing with a settler. Okay? They have their free will to get out of a certain situation. They're not. They're settling. They probably came back in or they're about to come back in. You know, and hoping that they could still hit you up the way they used to. But the Fool is reversed. It's foolish. The Hierophant's reversed. Not learning a lesson. So don't get tricked, because this is the energy that's coming back in if they haven't yet. How many of you has the energy or started trickling back in with text messages or liking this or sending that or making it obvious, throwing it in your face, something like how many of you is this energy made their way back yet, trying to hit you up the same way? Like their ego is that big that they're hitting you up the same fucking way, as if everything you said, it's almost like you never said anything. It's mind-blowing to me. If it hasn't happened, this is about to happen. You know? And you're going to have to say no. But this has been coming in off and on for a couple weeks, so it's going to start coming in. And they're just settling. Making mistake after mistake, not learning, being foolish. You know? But yet they're watching every fucking move you make on social media, at work. I don't think you need to worry about it. It doesn't look like a stalker like that. It just looks like somebody who is about to come at you and try the same tactic they tried before you broke the cycle. Like nothing's changed. They may think something's changed, but the way they come at you has not changed. So you're still going to have to say no. This person's not even smart enough to switch up their fucking game. It's pretty fucking sad. It's pretty fucking pathetic. Yeah, you ain't fucking shitting me. It's pretty fucking pathetic. They're not even smart enough to switch up their fucking game. That's how naive they think you are. Let that sink in, people. Let that sink in. You're clearly sticking to your fucking boundaries, Mr. or Mrs. Independent over here, putting zero energy into that. Again, with the world, like, it's over. This cycle is fucking over. You're out of your fucking minds. Over. Wrapped up. You're now the 9 of Pence with the Chariot, moving forward with the 7 of Wands, putting up very strong fucking boundaries. You know, I am not that reader that's going to be like, sugarcoat shit, guys. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit for you. You're dealing with energy that is being foolish and they're settling. They'd rather settle for fucking money than to have a really strong connection. Because in order to have that type of connection, takes vulnerability. Takes, you know, putting a little more hours into this, less hours into that. Let's see what's about to happen to their pentacles, because that's not going to stay. That's not going to stay. You got pride and ego, patience, stuck. Okay, tell me about the material world here. Hello. They're going to stay because of money, because of family. They're settling in a family situation, unhealthy, toxic, because of family or family business. So there's your answer. You said no, so they're going to settle, or they were going to settle. They were going to settle no matter what. Jesus. Ah. Yeah, there's something that needs to be purged. They need to just purge it, let it go. They're not though. They're settling. Or they're looking at you. They were hoping you were gonna settle, but you didn't. All they can do is watch you. Eight of Swords reversed. Hopefully purging. All this energy does is focus on money. The Devil reversed. Nine of Cups reversed. Fighting their transition. Six of Pentacles reversed. Nothing's fair. Nothing happy. King of Spears reversed. Non-committal. Puts no effort into certain stuff. Knight of Swords. Likes to run their mouth though. Ten of Swords. The Star reversed. No hope. No lack. The Tower reversed. Avoiding everything you say. Not doing anything. Eight of Wands reversed. No communication. King of Cups reversed. Crying. Sad. King of Wands fucking reversed. The Sun reversed. The Page of Wands reversed. Okay. The Hangman. Like, the fuck is that shit? Oh my dear Lord. Oh my God. The Lord Spirit is done with that anyway, guys. Good for you for getting yourself out of this fucking scenario. Let's take them right off the fucking board. Okay? Good job not putting time and energy into that. Good job wrapping it up, letting that cycle fucking go. Nine of Spears, confident, loving yourself, taking care of yourself with the Chariot moving forward. With the Seven of Wands, putting up the right type of barriers. Nice job. It's not easy, guys. I know you were dealing with the soulmate. Let's see where you're going next. You're moving forward. Somebody else is dealing with the consequences of their own behaviors, of their own action. It's so sad. I feel like you were dating a fucking child. Like, emotionally undeveloped. Like, and I know that must sound so fucking shitty, but this is Spirit's keeping it really fucking blunt and fucking honest. You want to raise another fucking child, you want to hold somebody's hand along the way, you know what I mean? Like, no. They still have some type of cord attachment. And at this point, it's like, what, the umbilical cord? Like, the fucked? Yeah. Okay, victim. I was just going to ask where you go next. You're not even victim mode. That's because I was running my mouth about this fucking energy. You know, it's like, why? Why me? Well, because you're being a fucking idiot. Just when you thought stupid couldn't get any fucking stupider. Still stuck. Tell this clown to go to the fucking corner store and buy their own fucking baby Ruth. Stuck. Like, I just, like, it just goes to show the energy that lingers around this fucking person. Believe me, when you guys, oh yeah, I was going to ask where you're going next. Okay. Let's get this energy off the board. Like, the only person willing to deal with that energy is somebody all about money. That is the fucking truth. But guess where you're going? Ace of Coin to the Nine of Cups. Happiness, joy, contentment, building a new life, something solid, something fertile, something that can grow. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Someone's going to watch you succeed. Someone's going to watch you grow. Someone's going to watch you be happy elsewhere. When they had an opportunity, this is a prime example of losing the love of your life or losing something. This is a prime example where people are so in their ego and they think if it's meant to be, it will be. This is my person. Things are going to change. Like, this is a prime fucking example that spirit is making an example of this example of somebody that probably should have been your person, your life partner, all these things, but didn't want to fucking do the work. Pay attention, folks. This is a prime fucking example where somebody else is going to come in and replace the fucking clown that thinks they can come at you with the same fucking shit that you left them with. Not even enough common sense to switch the fucking game up. That's how those two cards just came out again. That's where this person's at. So you watch this prime example of how things play out from here. They've had it. Yep, here comes the balancing of the fucking scales. Oh, yep, they're the one. But guess what? Now you're going to watch them meet somebody else. Move on with somebody else. That's how that shit's going to go. Watch it. Watch me something whip. Watch me nene. I don't know. I don't even know that song. But that's where it got me. Someone's gonna try to return. Oh, sorry. I got more self-worth. Me kissing you is not gonna cut it. Looking into your eyes is not gonna cut it. You trying to seduce me, not gonna fucking cut it. You trying to offer me money, not gonna fucking cut it. Little mama, here comes the sun. It's alright. I have I guess I should have said what comes next for my spiritual. See how I said in the beginning of this read, you got to be real careful how you word things? Yeah, see? What the fuck? It's the way I worded it. It's before change happens, the nostalgic, the past shit has to fucking go down. Okay? That's not you. You're not suffering any, you're suffering consequences, but it's the consequences of their bad behavior. So as you're struggling to heal, and some are struggling, some are not, but recognizing it's still tough no matter what, but you're doing the right thing, so you're going to be okay. The energy that's settling is the energy that's about to be fucked, not you. Here comes the sun. It's alright. What's next for my spirituals? That's why I said, when you're manifesting certain stuff, guys, you have to be so careful. When it says be careful what you wish for, that shit is no joke. That's way too many. And I did see grief. So yeah, it sucks. You had to release something. Winter, spring, summer, fall. All you have to do is go. And I'm coming. Oh my God, everything's falling on the fucking floor. Something is going to transform. Media. Next one is spirituals. Well, right now it looks like you're entering a new cycle. Could it be with somebody you met last winter, last spring? This is usually talking about dates, seasons. If this has anything to do with what's going down now, you're making a decision or about to make a decision to go into a new cycle. Some of you, it is not with this person. Yeah, see, this person's going to come back again to test you. They're going to want your forgiveness. I think you're going to have a new start. You may forgive, but I don't. So if this energy hasn't come towards you yet, it's coming. Someone could ask for forgiveness and you just stay mute. I almost feel like you could have it either way, but do you want to be a settler? You know, if you settle, it's your own weaknesses. Tell me about free will. I think someone's going to ask for your forgiveness. You're just going to play mute, or it's just silence, like balancing of the scales. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, like, I think you're just going to play mute. Like, the answer is no. So some of you have not reached this energy yet, and some of you have. Tell me about cycles. To me, you're about to start a new cycle with yourself, somebody else. I'm almost feeling like a commitment, but then it's like you have that. The spirit wouldn't give you that. So I can't say for those watching or turning spiritual. Yeah. You're definitely getting tested. Okay. So let me do another one real quick for those who have already been tested. Because I feel like this energy has been trickling in. So if you haven't been tested yet, that's coming your way. Others of you, that wave already came. Or you're going to continue to get tested. But yeah, see, no. For those who already got tested and said no, you chose you got a fresh start, okay? Either way, you're going to have a fresh start. Even if you get tested and you choose the karmic situation, you're still thinking you have a fresh start, but it's not. Everything's all good in the beginning, right? When we know how that fucking goes. But for those who have already been tested and said no, and you mean it because there's no growth, bam, learned a lesson fucking learned. Night of soul, dark night of the soul. You had to go through something linked to the dark night of the soul regarding this energy. So you did your own soul work here, guys. Not easy. So you're still kind of in the midst of that energy. You're releasing energy around you before you go in a new direction. So there's still a release. Absolutely pat yourselves on the back. There's still a release, guys. This is why healing's here. This is the crazy thing to me. Not crazy that this is here. This makes complete sense. Okay. But you learned your lesson. But okay. So how do I explain this? It's not like it lingers, but it lingers. Like, okay, lesson learned. But it's like still in that energy of being in vulnerability mode. Okay. You could be battling yourself with this third party energy, your own conscious versus your subconscious, the devil versus the angel. It doesn't have to be the third party we've been seeing on the board. Yeah, 4 of Wands, making a solid decision. This with the Queen of Cups. This could be a spirit guide. The third party energy is not always bad. Because you're going towards something stable, something you're going to love with the Queen of Cups here. You're releasing and going in a new direction. So this third party, I just don't know if it's a guide. Whatever it is, it's stable. So somebody else could be coming into your life that's getting out of a karmic situation, but it doesn't have to be the person that I just read on, guys. It could be a brand new fucking person and they're leaving a karmic scenario. If that's the case, didn't this come in like a month ago? Because there's something solid here. Because remember I kept saying to you guys, don't fault somebody else or something like that. Like, don't fault somebody else that they have an ex that won't let go. Like, you heard it through the grapevine. This person just got a divorce. This person just, moved here from another country after a messy divorce or a separation or a marriage. I remember saying something like this about a month ago. So if you have somebody new coming in, and this is not a guide, because it can be so many things, because you released the other energy. The lesson's been learned. Whenever you learn a lesson, we always go through bits and pieces. It's like shattered glass again, whether you're heartbroken or you're angry and you want to break glass. It is, you go through this transition. But this is a nice transition, guys. You learned a lesson, but your soul, it's not like a mental lesson. I'm not doing this again. This was a soul decision to release and go in a new direction. So honestly, congratulations. Now, regarding the third party, it's not like the third party I've been reading, guys. This is something that you're going to love. Okay? Nine of Cups, Six of Pentacles upright, Eight of Wands upright, King of Cups, yeah. But you have the King of Wands lingering. Okay, so there's something solid. There's no love in a situation with somebody. So if somebody just got out of a third party, whether this is the scenario on the board that was before this, or somebody new, because I remember saying don't hold somebody to fault if they just like a friend tries to hook you up, or you're like you meet somebody at work. I remember the reading so well because I remember saying to you guys, I would hate if I had an ex that was clingy, or I was going through hell, but I was doing the right thing to get out, and then somebody, I'm a great person, and I would hate for somebody to be like, oh, fuck that. I don't want nothing to do with that. It's messy and losing out on opportunity. I mean, it happens. Everyone can make your own decision, but wouldn't necessarily be my fault if I'm doing all the right things to do the best thing for me to get out of a scenario, right? So there is something like that, absolutely hands down, going down. And whatever it is, you got to remember there's always two sides to a fucking story, guys. There's probably more like 4 or 5 sides to a fucking story, right? But this is releasing, going in a new direction. Whatever this is, it is solid with the 4 of Wands and the Queen of Cups, right? So there was a love story with the Ace of Cups reversed. Still trying, could have been a Sag trying to heal, but you got the 9 of Cups energy coming in. That's happiness, contentment. The Six of Pence, that's like going out, dating, having fun. That's reciprocity, that's synergy. There's communication with the 8 of Wands, the King of Cups. So it could be a future partner. It's definitely a match, somebody you could marry. Like I said, prime example of losing an opportunity because you're so stuck in your ego that you think it's still always going to be there, and you don't have to do the right thing because this is a meant to be scenario, so you can do it on your time. I need a buzzer. Fucking wrong. Fucking wrong. Especially when it takes you fucking 10 years to figure one thing out, or 10 years to do the right thing. But don't judge me. Oh no, we're gonna fucking judge you. We're gonna fucking judge you. That doesn't make us a bad people. I have to, me personally, I have a heart of gold, and my ass is gonna fucking judge you because I need to make the final judgment call. I need to decide what's best for me. So don't pull that bullshit at me and be like, well, don't judge me. Oh, fuck you. I'm gonna judge you. Sure as fuck am. If I was spreading my legs for money, you're going to judge me? No, you're not going to judge me if I go that route. Delusion, okay? 9 of Cups, new person coming in. Guess who's behind there? The King of Wands, okay? The person that you're probably a little too fucking late. Wow, beautiful energy coming in, okay? I would expect you to judge because somebody might even make you feel guilty, guys. This is a huge lesson learned because this is like really using your soul, getting to the bottom of it, not just doing the right thing because you want good karma, not just doing the right thing because this, and that. You literally did the best thing you could do for your fucking soul. Okay? So there is an energy coming your way, and they are getting out of something. Or, I know we don't like to admit it, but this could be us getting out of a third party. They could be looking at it like literally this could be us. Because even though the story is on the board, we're involved. Even though we're not actively in it, we're the third party. We're the third person. Sometimes. Does that make sense to you? You guys get what I'm saying? Like, you could be the third party and you're like, you know what? I'm not a fucking tag along. I'm not a third party. I'm not your next. I'm not your go-to. I'm not the one that's on the back burner. Right? You're like, fuck that. Because this is a soul lesson. Every time you learn a lesson, there's a little piece of the dark night of the soul, of shadow work that needs to be done. And you didn't even have to go through the shadow work, which was great. This was more like doing the best thing for you and knowing that you could probably have it back if you wanted it, but why are you going to fucking settle? You don't deserve to settle, right? So either this person is getting out of a scenario like that, or this is literally you taking yourself out of it, becoming more solid. And then new energies come in. And there might be multiple energies. That could be dating right there. Multiple energies coming in, because the Six of Coin, when I look at things as having a new start, that's like dating, going out, somebody, it's give and take. Somebody's matching your own energy, vibing at the same level, going to get coffee, tea, drinks, dinner, movies, walks, whatever it is you do. I always try to read the cards a little differently when new stuff is appearing. Because typically the Four of Wands is, marriage, moving in, that type of stuff. But like dating is, or just getting yourself out of a scenario, you're fucking solid in whatever's coming towards you. Because you're not going towards it. It's whatever's coming towards you. It's like being content, right? And those are the best relationships, when it's like you just casually fall in love, or you're not even looking for love. You're just living life. You're doing this. You're having fun, and then next thing you know, it's like, oh shit, I caught feelings. That shit is beautiful. That's when you really know something's meant to be. And if it doesn't end up being meant to be, it's only because one other person didn't put the effort in. Here comes the sun, it's alright, because I keep hearing, little darling, here comes the sun. How's that go, right? Little darling. There's something, is it little darling, here comes the sun? Here comes the sun lyrics. You're walking right towards it. Here comes the sun. All right, little darling. Okay, yeah. Here comes the sun. Here. Oh, wasn't I singing that with the Addams Family, and it was the wrong? And it. Oh shit! I was singing that earlier, not even knowing, and I wasn't even singing this song at the time. You gotta love that shit. Here comes the sun, and I'll say it's over. Little darling, it's been long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since you've been here. Little darling, your smile is returning. Little darling, the ice is slowly melting. Here comes the sun. It's all right. Spirit knows what you just went through was painful. It was a painful transition. No one likes saying no to somebody they're in love with, or admire, or respect, or you know what I mean? It's never easy learning a lesson ever. But there was a soulmate that my spirituals had to say no to, or you're going to have to, because you did already a year ago, and they still want back in. However it goes down, you know what I mean? So spirit knows, and they're basically saying, like, they know it's been a long time. They know, but I bet you've grown and have valued yourself, and have gone through this experience and that experience. So, like, don't worry. Here comes the sun. It's all right. Little darling. There's something in between this too. And I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's you could be switching jobs. It could be, I think it's something. Oh shit. It could be another man. Yeah, see, I knew there was something in between this. I don't know what it is. It could be an energy like saying no again, or like, what is in between before? I'm not really done. But what is in between? So yeah, what's between? There's a little fear. You might have fear of commitment, fear of getting getting to know somebody, you know. I don't even know if you even know what your fears are anymore because you were too busy catering to somebody else. So I think that's what it is. Like after it's learned or you're going through this, right? You might not even really want a relationship. You might be kosher just dating and staying single and worrying about, what it is you want to do next in life. Um, because there might be an opportunity to come in, but you're gonna be you're gonna be a little nervous to commit to a situation. But if you're wondering if it's safe, it's safe. Yeah, there's definitely options and choices and routes. All I know is all that looks really clear right now is you going in the right direction and releasing what needs to be released. Maybe is there fear of juggling, fear of settling down with the emperor, fear of Eight of Wands, King of Cups, fear of, let me look into commitment real quick. Fear of not being happy again, fear of getting let down, fear of something not being reciprocated. But I think that's kind of strange. I get what it's saying, like with or maybe it's not your energy, the other energy, they're purging something right before this comes in, like I said. But if it is you, it on like I said, like you might not even know what your fears are, or you're juggling work and somebody else, juggling your own happiness, wanting to date. Maybe you just a lot going on and you're picking one thing at a time. There is a lot about to go down at one time, guys. But again, if this is you with your fear of commitment, with yes being at the bottom, it's saying it's safe, but I don't even know if you have a fear of commitment because, like I said, I think you were too busy, catering to somebody else's fucking fears that you don't even know what your fucking fears are because you never got far enough to fear anything, if that makes sense. Is like how it's being told, especially if somebody else is returning. That's a whole nother story. But I feel like you might not even want a commitment all of a sudden, or you're not looking what you're not looking for. Like how many you wanted to, like 6 months ago, did you want a commitment? Did you want to settle down? You wanted this, you wanted somebody's loyalty. And now I think some of you might just be more content, like, what was I thinking? And like, like maybe I just want to travel. Maybe I want to be solo. Maybe I want to date. Maybe you were only determined to have a commitment because they wouldn't give you one. You know what I'm saying? Like a subconscious. I don't know. There's like way too many messages regarding that one scenario, so it's going to be different for everybody. Because to me, it's almost like you don't even want to juggle anything. You want to stay focused on one thing. So upright, it would be like, dating, happiness, doing this, it'd be work. Yeah, okay. I don't know. All I know is that you're going in a new direction and you're going to be happy. Whatever this is in between will be something that you figure out. Again, it can be the other energy that's coming in because there's something completely final come winter or come fall or come spring or come all. Maybe around Christmas time. I just felt like Santa Claus. But there's something coming in way before that. Maybe something's just not finalized until winter. I don't know. But I feel like if anything, it'd be more fall with the water and the sun here. If I'm looking at seasons, she's wearing purple. It's white. You'd think like Winter Wonderland, but he would have something right here if it was winter. So I literally have every season here. Except for, I could even put summer here too. Because I keep hearing winter, spring, summer, and fall. And then I'm like, how do I figure that out? All you have to do is call. But it might be scary. I don't know, you're definitely going to have to face fears. Or somebody is facing their fear. All I know is that the answer is yes. And something looks so positive, so let's not worry about all the in-betweens. Something is guided. So making the right decisions. Right now you're doing something that's definitely what's best for you. Little darling. Here we go again. Little darling, here comes the sun. It's all right. Yeah, somebody's doing shadow work. Dun, ba-da-dum. Dun, ba-da-dum. Look at my little Maxie Poo. He just wants to be close to me. Every time I'm reading now, he just wants to be close. So there's a whole bunch of different messages, different people, different lessons, different scenarios going down. Some are settling, some are not. I still feel like something comes in between. So maybe that wasn't like your in between. But that's what I asked for and that's what I got. So I'm not gonna like go into it again. I'm kind of like stumped. So I don't know if we're gonna get the answer. There we go. Successful career, happy working environment, pay raises, promotions. So I want to say that came through within the last couple weeks, right? Something like that came through. There's the book. Oh, sorry. My ass just all hang out there. There's that book, that book. I could have sworn it was sitting with that book. That's freaking weird. Is it in my purse? I did take it to work one day. No. It's not in my book pile. It's not over here. Nope, nope. What the friggle sticks? What the friggle sticks? Not cool. Next week. Wow, baby, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What's under here? I got the box and I got a rock. I didn't see. You motherfucker. Oh, tiny fucking shorts. Sorry. Not sorry. It's fucking hot in here. The fuck? Oh my god, it was right there. It was right there the whole time. Some of you, it's career. Scorpio, 8th house. The career sector, you could have Scorpio. Well, no, meaning like could be a Scorpio in the house of Capricorn, but that's not where I was going with that. But happy working environment, pay raises, promotion. Something has to come in first. And this did come in. Like, right, I don't know if this is necessarily the vibe I was feeling, but like some of you, I just heard you're moving. So you might end up in a long distance relationship for a little while. Or this is like, or you switch jobs and then you meet somebody, or you just need to put your career first before, you know, something else can come in. However it's going to go down for you. The history of the symbols, the copper pendant that was worn to attract success. The triangle and the circle attracts divine blessings in relation to career. The A and the M stand for the Latin words of Anno and Mundi, or the year of the world. The arrow represents the motivation and the ambition. and the striving upwards to do the best. Employee is the symbol to improve your job or career. If a performance review or pay raise is on the location, start working with a successful career symbol to create positive energy around the event. This symbol appears when the time is right to make big changes in finding more meaningful work. It may even mean striking up and taking a chance with certain life's work more seriously. The more you do what you love, the more you set your energetic residence up for abundance and joy. So right now, you're probably manifesting certain stuff. You can use this successful career symbol together with practical steps to create a transformation in your working environment, along with lighting a candle in front of the symbol. You love to do anything that makes your heart sing, things like that. Here's the thing too, now work on how many hours a week you would like to work. How much money do you want to make? Because this is all manifestation, guys. We're working with symbols. We're working with sigils, okay? Powerful sign. Like if you were to screenshot this and trace it, well, you have to activate it, but you can activate it lots of different ways. You can activate it by tracing a crystal over it. If you keep this in your work environment area, this particular symbol, okay, it's putting it out there a whole different way. I'm going to get there. This is stuff that I'm working on for you guys. So I kind of feel like using these are a little premature on my end. They are and they're not, if that makes sense. Because I'm saying that because I should be more prepared to explain this more than I actually am. I'm kind of hoping the definition in the book will explain it, but in all reality, I would explain it better. So it is a little premature for me to use these right this second. But what do you want to incorporate in your environment? What do you want it to look like? Glitzy, glammy, down to earth? You want to be outside? You want to be in the country? What do you want? Is travel involved? How long do you want to commute if you have to commute? How often do you want to see your family and other people that you love? Asking yourself these questions really opens the inner dialogue, helping you in spirit become very clear on what it is and the terms that you're fulfilling. That's why I said be real careful what you wish for and how you're asking for things. Because not only do you place this symbol somewhere, but when you're setting intention and you're igniting the intention, you're activating it, right? You want to know this stuff, because if you're just sending it out there and calling in certain fucking spirits, they're going to be like, well, we're not fucking coming back to your door. You don't even know what the fuck you doing. You managed to call me in, but you don't know what the fuck you're doing. See what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to explain. But that's the basic, it's one thing. It's asking for one thing or initiating or telling, say you want to say, I want to have more courage. The way you would write it down before you get your symbol would be, I have the courage. It's already here. It's already manifested. It's a different way of manifestation, but it's way more than that because you're calling in certain spirits and realms, okay? It's an instant. You're putting it out there. So you might be, you don't want to do it wrong. I was laughing at Court with her short struggle. It's hilarious. It's okay. I know I was on the struggle bus for a minute because I feel like it's premature. Oh, you mean struggle to get up? Well, I feel like it's premature to even use these right this second because it's because I know what I'm doing next, but without really saying what I'm doing next. So I'm not really doing a good job being incognito because I'm just laugh while I'm on the struggle bus. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So ask yourself these questions, guys, especially if you're going to trace this or screenshot it and activate it or do your own research. Once again, how often do you want to see the family, the people you love? Are you asking yourself these questions? Okay. How close do you want to work from home? Is it glitzy? Is it homey? Is it down to earth? The inside, you want to work inside? You want to work outside? You want to be in the city? You want to be in the country? Are you going to travel? Are you going to take the bus? Are you going to take the train? Are you going to take a taxi? Are you going to take an Uber? You're going to pay for your own gas? Are you going to travel 10 minutes or are you going to fucking travel an hour every day? Make sure you're manifesting the right way, especially if you're using sigils, okay? But at the end of the day, we did pull this card. Don't be sorry. At the end of the day, we did pull this card. So this symbol is because your job or your career is about to improve. Okay, it's a performance review either from spirit or it's a pay rise on the horizon from the company you work at. So start working with the success. So start working with the successful career symbol to create positive energy around certain events that are about to take place. When this symbol appears, it is time to write. It is time to write. It is that wow. When this symbol appears, when the time is right to make some big changes and finding more meaningful work. It may even mean starting to take your life work more seriously. The more you do, the more you love. The more you set up this energetic, responsive resonance of this abundance and joy. This writing's really little. Some books I can just fly through this, and then the way some things are written always tongue twist my ass. But I just said the writing's really little, and it really is. And I just got pointed to my glasses that are stronger. But for some of you, this is definitely, I mean, you could be struggling. I typically don't struggle that much reading, and sometimes I do. So whatever's next can be difficult. Maybe a lot of dedication putting into something. But all I know, if you're going to use this particular symbol or sigil, guys, it's so important that you're writing these down before you manifest certain stuff, because that type of stuff is important. What if your dream job, you got this, but it's like, all right, I got to move halfway around the country. Well, if you're manifesting the right way or making wishes or doing this and putting certain intents out there, you could have that same fantastic job, maybe working from home or, 20 minutes away, or, it's going to work for everybody. But, this symbol was worn on copper pendants to attract success. Who rules copper? I think copper is a Capricorn. I'm not positive. I'm trying to think of what planet it is too with copper. So some of you need to work on your career, or you need to work on or it's not anything you need to work on. You're just having a new career and you're just getting a new job, and then everything new follows. Say you're taking a new job. Well, that's going in a new direction, right? Maybe you meet somebody at work. Maybe you meet somebody in the parking lot. I don't know how it's going to go down for everybody. But some of you, this comes in first. Because if other things came in first, it might pull your energy away from this. Or somebody else comes in with an idea for you. Spirit doesn't need other people giving you fucking ideas. What's yours is yours. If it's meant for you regarding spiritual work, it's not going to go to somebody else. What's yours is yours. It can't be taken. Your gifts can't be taken. Your talents, certain stuff can't be taken. I'm also hearing keep your shit to yourself. So whatever you're planning or whatever you're doing, keep it to yourself. Like when it comes to me wanting to work with sigils, anyone can Google and figure certain stuff out. But spirit gives me a lot of stuff on the side that I'm not going to find in books. You know what I'm saying? So you'll figure it out. Does that make sense? Probably not. What if you're moving, keep it to yourself. If you're starting something new, keep it to yourself. Like at the end of the day, you don't need somebody else's opinion, because other people's opinions is not necessarily going to make you happy at the end of the day. So I don't know what particular that message is for everybody. If you're moving on with somebody else, move on. Don't ask your friend's opinion first. Don't ask a family member's opinion first. At the end of the day, guys, everybody has that friend or family member that is going to agree with you and be like, oh, yeah, fuck him, fuck her, this and that, or try it. You have one of every type of fucking energy around you. I'm probably pretty sure of that. Like somebody that's like, oh, yeah, they'll pep you right up to do that. Or somebody else is like, do you really want to do that? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, guys, the bigger message here is do what's best for you. Nobody else needs to know what you're doing. You don't need anybody's opinion on what you choose to do next, especially if it's spiritual. You know, is just what I'm hearing. So that's important to remember. Somebody wants to know what you're up to. Why are they gonna know what the fuck you're up to? You're working. What are you working on? Don't fucking worry about it. What are you doing? Somebody might want to learn your craft too, but see, here's the deal. Anyone can Google what anybody's doing. When you're meant to be doing something, and especially in the spirit realm, and if I'm doing what I'm doing, my knowledge and certain stuff is coming from spirit, past lives, inner knowings, Akashic records. Anybody can do it, but not everybody has the power behind it to back it up. So you don't know what you're calling in. It's tricky. So I just feel like Max is up there. I just feel like I said, there's an energy around you that it's like scheming or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I just know it's your craft. And the craft can be you being an amazing bookkeeper, the way you manage files, the way you can go into an office and manage 40 fucking people like nothing. Like that's a craft. Having a craft does not just mean you're spiritual. You could be spiritual and work an average fucking job, but you were the best for that job and nobody can even understand how you perform certain actions. You just get it done because it's a kick-ass fucking talent of yours, you know? So nobody needs to know the tricks of the trades. Does that make sense? Like, you don't want someone to steal your idea or be careful with documents or things you like leave out if you work in an office. Like someone can snag it and then be like, well, something about creative market. So I'm just be careful. It's just that energy where people are stuck and they're like, epiphanies happen and they're like, oh, so and so mentioned that. Maybe I'll just go in and ask her or him what they were referring to, and you had that conversation a couple months ago. Remember when we talked about that? And oh yeah, that just came back to me. But like almost like very manipulating, like you would never know why somebody was asking something. I mean, your intuition might instantly tell you why, like, huh? I'd be like, if your gut tells you something's off, you're like, oh, I don't remember. Or I'm telling you, just keep something to yourself. Somebody's gonna want to know your business. They don't get to know your business. They don't get to know how you do it. Hi. Hi. Long time no hear. I I didn't. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I didn't see that. All right, I'm wrapping up YouTube. Hold on. All right, guys. I love you. I hope you guys have a good rest of the night. Um, just whatever's going on, just keep it to yourself. It's nobody else's business. Okay. I will see you soon. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. You're very welcome. I love you guys. Thanks.